We wanted to see how people saw themselves economically, so we asked them which class they must associate with.
Middle class.
Middle class.
Middle class.
Middle class.
All around the world, people are using resources more than they deserve, more than they can afford to. For example, in America, we drive cars. Nearly everyone owns a car. Every family owns one. And because of this, look at the carbon emissions. They're so high. Global warming is melting ice caps. Polar bears are dying because of this. And deforestation. For lumber, we cut down rainforests. We take away habitats for birds and animals. And we don't have to do this to survive. We do this for profit, we do this for money, we do this for energy. We can live a greener life. It's just because of the comforts we choose to destroy our own.
We then, to show perspective, asked people how they stood on a global scale.
Probably be more upper class because of the opportunities that America has that are not provided in other countries.
On a global scale, since it's America in general, it's definitely high. Because we are much higher up than any other country. Well, not every other country, but definitely a lot of them.
Upper class because of all the career opportunities and technology that not everyone has.
Oh man, we're definitely upper class on a global scale. I don't think people realize how fortunate Americans are.
Industries and business all use natural resources. They all depend on them, use them, sell them. Whenever they use them moderately, it's okay. But what happens is, in order to make a large profit, they use large amounts of resources. For example, overfishing. Fishing is sustainable as long as you give the fish time to reproduce. But what's happening is, since new boating and nets were invented, they fish so much that there isn't enough to replenish the population, and they can't fish in the future. But it isn't just fishing. This happens all over the world in many kinds of industries. Even though people live better lives than others, and they take it for granted, even though people drain resources and they take more than the world can provide, there are improvements being made. New innovations are coming out, better car engines, better solar panels, overall greener construction. Buildings are made to collect water, and that's a miracle. People are changing the way they live to better suit the world. But more has to change. People can't have the same comforts that they've always have. People themselves need to change what an attainable goal is. They need to change what an attainable lifestyle is. In conclusion, there are different people with different lives, different ways of life, different lifestyles. Some hurt the environment more than others. Some don't impact the environment at all, but can be considered poor lifestyles. Some are good, some are bad. Some are comfortable, some are uncomfortable. And there's a saying called live like a king. But most people, in America especially, live like kings by definition. We are living lives of luxury and we take it for granted. We can't do that. We need to know what we have and protect it, because it's slipping out of our grasps. Our children, our grandchildren, people after us won't be able to live like we did. They won't have the knowledge we did. They won't have the hope. They won't have the dreams of going to the stars like we did. They won't have what we have unless we protect it.